Hello everybody, this is AK. I have a confession. What's the confession? Well, AK is not a regular folk. I am not a regular folk, like I always say. Why? Because I have demonstrated the ability to invest well and at the right time. Regular folk, they are not so smart or lucky. Not everyone have bought DBS in 2016 at $13 a share, for example. I also use other examples like Lipo Malls Trust as an example of one of my success, but the stock has collapsed to under 2 cents per share now. Again, I was smart enough, lucky enough to get out at 40 to 50 cents a share. Not all regular folk are that lucky or smart. Some are probably still holding on at 2 cents per share now and nursing their wounds. And also, I have been a bit of a naughty boy because what I said was also a bit misleading. Like I bought stocks that were cheap last time. Based on my purchase price, we are receiving very high dividend yields. Like getting $200,000 per year in dividends based on a $2 million capital, for example. But in terms of how much that portfolio must be worth now, it's probably worth about $5 million. Well, I don't think so. Maybe it's about $4 million or less. And I'm getting $200,000 on that current market value. So I was misleading. Then regular folks who want $200,000 in passive income, what can they do? Now they invest $5 million one lump sum now lor, and get 4% dividend yield lah. If they don't have the $5 million, how? They'll go and speculate lor. Yeah, go and speculate. Wait for opportunity, maybe also be lucky and smart enough to buy at the right time stocks of the right companies. And frankly lah, regular folks are very notoriously poor at this sort of things one lah. Wait for a crisis to buy cheap, I always say. But that's also timing the market which is like speculating, right? So AK also speculating ma. See, confession. So when I talk to myself, I really shouldn't say if AK can do it, so can you. It's not fair. It's not right. AK is wrong. AK is remorseful. I have done well, yes, I congratulate myself, I give myself a pat on the back. But what I have is a unique skill set that 95% of regular folks don't have. The fact that I have done it does not mean that everyone can achieve it also. Right? It's a bit like Warren Buffett say, everyone can be a billionaire like him if they simply study stocks and buy the right ones. But the reality is 99% are not clever like Warren Buffett, and probably 90% are not as clever as AK. I cannot say 99% not as clever as AK lah, because Warren Buffett took that 99% already. I said 90% now, okay? So rather than saying if AK can do it, so can you, which is not fair lah, you know, I better say if AK can do it, but you cannot lah. That is the confession lah. I'm very sorry okay? So if you have guessed by now, that wasn't what I said, that was what someone else said, and I'm just passing off as my own. You are right. There was a comment left in my blog by a reader in response to one of my recent blog posts. I'll leave a link in the description below, and if you feel like reading, you can read up on your own. And if you're curious what's my response to that comment, I said the following: if people believe they can do better speculating than they can do if they were to do investing, then so be it. I'm not stopping anyone from speculating. but I just don't think there's a need to do it, and I say that much in my blogs and in my podcasts, and I say often enough, especially when most people or regular folks cannot stomach risk and volatility. You know, so if they want to speculate, they want to do speculating rather than investing, so be it. I'm not stopping them, but just be sure that when these people when they speculate, they know they're speculating and they're not investing, because they are two different ball games, right? I've blogged about this and mentioned this many times in my YouTube channel. As for timing the market, I don't see how buying from Mr. Market when he is depressed and offering good deals is considered speculation, when all we are doing is capitalizing on opportunities to buy undervalued stocks. Warren Buffett has said before that we do not need high IQs to do well investing in the stock market. And then more often than not, we just need the right temperament. We might make mistakes like Warren Buffett does from time to time, but as long as we get it right most of the time, we will do okay, right? Peter Lynch would tell us that if we are right 6 times out of 10, we are okay, we are good, right? I maintain that what I have achieved is not beyond regular folks. AK is a regular folk. That is the truth, right? So as long as regular folks remember to be prudent, patient, and pragmatic, which I've blogged about before many times and now share in my YouTube channel. But of course, everybody has different beliefs, and I won't stop people from speculating in growth stocks with no earnings, or actually not even no earnings. Is some of them are losing a lot of money, burning cash. I won't stop people from speculating in such stocks. I won't even stop people from speculating in cryptocurrencies like Luna, the lunatics they call themselves. If they want to do that, go ahead, it's their money, right? I'm just sharing my story, my experience, and if people think that it can work for them, good. And if they succeed, I'm happy, right? But AK says it is never my way or the highway. In my blog and now in my YouTube channel, I'm just talking to myself. People can choose to eavesdrop or to ignore. And if people choose to eavesdrop, then remember, if AK can do it, so can you. Okay? Bye-bye.